Will Kon Knueppel be as high on draft boards as he is right now if Cooper Flag was not his teammate? I would argue definitely not. He's not just Sam Hauser. He's not just a standstill movement shooter. He has shown the ability to attack the closeout. He has shown the ability to be a connective playmaker, stuff like that, off of a Cooper Flag or Tyrese Proctor or a Common Malawa, all that. But I don't think he has any strength outside of shooting that dictates him being a top 10 pick. I'll just put it to you like this. Would you draft Malik Beasley this year or a prime Kevin Huerter? Would you take those with a top 6, 7, 8 pick in the draft? Probably not, because neither one of those guys sniffed the top 10. I just don't think that he offers enough versatility outside of the shooting to dictate where he's going right now. Yes, great movement shooter, all pin downs, all floppies, all that stuff. Yeah, plug and play right away. Even shot 62% at the rim. He's a good finisher off too. But I think a lot of this is the talent that he was around with a Flag, with a Malawa, with the spacing that Duke roster had. Basically, all of his stuff at the rim was off a closeout. Disadvantageous situation for the closing out defender. Looking at some of his tape, it's a lot of pump faking. It's a lot of up faking 1-2, hoping the defender jumps. I just don't see him being a quality finisher at the NBA level. Again, with his lack of vertical pop, but also this is not a guy that exhibited a lot of touch around the rim. And again, away like a Casper's guy. This is not a guy that is succeeding at the rim despite his lack of athleticism. Knueppel, 6'6", so he's gonna be a wing. Can he guard NBA wings? It's not a race thing, I promise. But his body type, for me, gives more so combo 1-2 versus, again, I think the guys that he'll be guarding at NBA level will be 2 wings, 2s, 3s, even small ball 4s. And I just don't see a scenario to where he's not attacked right away in the league with his lack of foot speed, but also, he's a big body Benz, but he's not going to be the most physical guy in the league coming in, even as a rookie, even a top 3 rookie. So this is not a Kon Knueppel dump. Maybe it technically is because he's firmly in my overrated category. Like, will he be as good as Doug McDermott? I think Doug McDermott went like late lottery his year. Was a way better scorer, way more well-rounded scorer than Knueppel was at Duke. Obviously, McDermott was a lot older, things like that. People may see a little bit more upside in Kon's game than they did in McDermott's. But from my perspective, if I'm a team with a top 6, 7, 8 pick, I'm kind of disappointed if I come out with just a movement shooter with a top 10 pick. And, NBA nowadays, you can never use enough shooting, but this is not a guy that I would consider within the top 10. Like, I've seen him below Trey Johnson on multiple draft boards. What does Kon Knueppel bring that Trey Johnson doesn't bring? Let me know.